My tripod's a little bit broken, but we're going to pretend that's not happening because I don't have the energy today. Cannot fix it. I'm taking a brief break from work to unbox this month's Occult books, which is very exciting. I can't see the theme on it. That was a worrying noise. I think it was like the autumn theme, like pumpkins. Maybe it was just autumnal. I can't remember. Maybe it'd be on a card in here. And it's just arrived today and I could not wait to open it. It's pretty jam-packed, to be honest. Like, there's not really even room for any packing material. I'm seeing a lot of pumpkins, which is exactly what I wanted today. I love a pumpkin. I don't know why I'm dressed like a mime. Just it's been a day. So to take these two things off the top, there's this little pouch, which is a very odd shape actually. Like very curvy at the top. It's not lined, so I don't know what it's for, what you keep in there. There's a dog rattling around somewhere in the background. It says, is it October yet? Which tomorrow it will be, but today is not. Not really sure what you would do that with. It's quite cute. I like the sort of orange print and the font on it. But yeah, odd shape. And then we have a little pack of stickers. A pumpkin. That's going in my scrapbook. I've been keeping a scrapbook of just like book related stuff. I've been using my little mushroom stickers on it because I'm a normal human being. And then we've got an autumn leaf and a sort of ghost pumpkin, you know, the white ones. So they're very cute. There's some very encouraging pumpkin spice smells coming out of here. We've got this giant box, which I'm going to leave till last because I'm evil. And then we have lots of little itsy bitty things. So we've got pumpkin pie loose tea, which I'm not normally a fan of loose tea, but this looks very interesting to me because it has little kind of pumpkin sprinkles in it. Like you can see here slightly. And it looks like dried apple pieces as well. It says pumpkin pie with pumpkin shaped sprinkles, vegan, 15 grams. Ingredients: apple pieces, carrot pieces, hibiscus, cinnamon, pomegranate peel, beet pieces, cardamom, sea buckthorn, and then the sprinkles are made of sugar, potato starch, etc, etc. So it, like, I guess sweetens itself because it's got those little sprinkles in it. Sea buckthorn is weird, but I'm intrigued. I might give it a go. I don't know. Could this be the tea that makes me like tea? I think I still have last year's pumpkin spice blend in my cupboard unopened, so that doesn't bode well. There we go. Next up we have this very cute little felt pumpkin. It's very squishy and sweet. Kind of want to hang that maybe on my like wardrobe door handle, or I guess you could put it on like a Christmas tree or a garland, but that's very cute. I like that. I love these little felt ornaments. They always have them in TK Maxx, but they're in like big sets and they're so expensive. That's very cute. Then we have a bat cookie cutter, which has like a spooky box label on it, but a little bat shaped cookie cutter. It's very cute. I would have preferred maybe like a set of two, like a pumpkin one as well. Just because that makes it like more of an item. I feel like you could buy that for like £1 in Poundland and it would come with like 4 other cutters, like a ghost and a pumpkin and a gravestone. But it feels, you know, reasonably good quality. Excited to make little bat cookies. Then we have this giant leaf, also made of felt with like the string on it. Mine's a little bit wonky. Like I feel like this middle part is a little bit on the wobble, but it's quite cute. One side has sort of like a darker reddish brown colour kind of on it, which gives it a bit of definition. I don't like this one as much as the pumpkin one. Also, it's shedding like quite an alarming amount. I don't know if you can see that, but just like touching it, there's like a rain of felt pieces. So I would like to see some like veins or something like embroidered on there, or like printed on there, just something to make it a little bit more like less of just a giant kind of lily pad of foam. And like this one has the sort of demarcation of the little sections with some string, a little bit of detail, but I think as a set it could look quite cute. Then we have the Pumpkin Spice Prosperity Spell, cinnamon, nutmeg, clove and ginger. It says cast this spice into an equinox bonfire or sprinkle over a candle flame, welcome the spirits of autumn and ask for their aid in manifesting your desires. Keep your intentions in mind as you watch the beautiful sparks and enjoy the beautiful fragrance, warm fragrance, as it raises your energy levels and draws in love and prosperity. So I already make like mixes and stuff like this, but it's kind of nice to get that in this little envelope. Okay, last two items in here. We have a little pin, which is very cute little pumpkins. It has a standard pin back, but looks more like a badge than like an enamel pin. With the two little pumpkins and some autumn leaves. That's very adorable. And finally, a mysterious pumpkin. I think it might be a wax melt. It's got some glitter in there, and the back card just says mysterious. So this is from Mysterious Melts. Pumpkin Dread. Spiced pumpkin bread fragrance. 10% in non-hazardous base. Don't know what that means, but it's good that it's non-hazardous, I guess. And this is from Essex. That's a British-made thing, which is quite cute. And the tea as well, I will say, that came from Bristol, apparently. So British-based things, which is quite cool. Looking forward to having this wax melt, although I do, again, still have the wax melts from last year because I buy so many. But very cute, and it smells very like clovey, almost like a chai latte kind of blend, which smells lovely. That's everything in the box, except for this item, which is rattling. I don't know if it's a mug or a cup or something that would make sense. Oh, okay, there's more than one thing in this box. Jesus. So first thing is this tea strainer, which has some like decorations on it. Let's have a look. See. Yeah, it has this little like charm chain on it. So at one end there's a little silver pine cone. Then a little pumpkin charm, can't stop it swinging around long enough, an autumn leaf, and then there's this sort of weird bent piece of metal, which I don't know if that was meant to have something on it, or if it has like a function within the tea strainer. Ah, okay, I think this was originally the top of the tea strainer, and then this little charm chain has like a clasp so that you can detach it. So this, I think, was the original top of the strainer. That makes sense. So we've got a little tea strainer, little instructions. So autumnal tea infuser ball. Wash before use. Remove charm before washing your infuser. When using your infuser, always keep charm section of chain above waterline. Outside your mug. Avoid charms getting wet. Use hook loop. I'm guessing that's the thing in the middle. To secure infuser to side of mug during use. So I guess this kind of like, yeah, it's like a little pinchy hook thing that you can like bend and I guess hook over the side of the mug. I do like the little charms, they're cute. It's weird that you can't get them wet and they're on something, the function of which is to get wet. It feels like you'd be better off just removing those entirely. There we go. That's kind of cute. I like that one. So I'm assuming the other thing in there was a cup. Okay, it's one of these black like carry around cups. I tend to think of them as like car cups, just because of this, like for hooking into like cup holders. But it's a travel cup. It's a bit dusty, and it's black inside and out. It has the sort of sippy cup open and close lid, and then the design on it is just sort of the same as the packaging for the box. It's like mushrooms and pumpkins and leaves, things like that. I don't think that this is dishwasher safe. It says do not submerge, so that's probably a no. I will say this is my least favourite kind of mug, and also like my least favourite kind of design, like not using a lot of this like blank space. This looks like one of those things that you like have custom printed from like Redbubble or Alibaba or whatever. It's like a sturdy mug, but I'm not wowed by the design. I kind of wish it was bigger and took up more space. Or even that these sort of like black plastic end pieces have been orange to like complement it. The do not submerge thing suggests that if you submerge this underwater, you know, to clean it properly, it's going to fuck up this design that this designer's maybe just printed on like card and slotted between the walls of the tumbler. So I'm not wild about that. I like things to be like either dishwasher safe or, you know, hand wash only, but that you can fully submerge it in water. It seems weird to me in like, you know, the COVID times in which we live, that you would have a cup that you carry around with you out in public, but that you can't like fully wash. So I'm not wild about that as an item, which is a shame because I feel like that's where the bulk of the value for the box is. Because without it, you do have a variety of bitty things, two of which are just like stuff in a pouch, like spices and ingredients in a pouch. So you've got your tea and your spell. One wax melt is cute as a little item. It would have been nice to have like a wax melt like bar with like the 6 things, like make it more of an event. We've got a pin badge. We've got another sort of printed item. This cutter, the tea infuser, the 4 stickers and the 2 hanging ornaments. So I'm a little bit. It's an okay box. I'm not like wowed by it or excited hugely. I think if you're going to include like a cup, I mean, like October people who are into like collecting travel mugs and stuff, they've already gone to TK Maxx and got like mugs and cups and travel cups, which are really well designed, and this just feels like kind of a sort of cheap alternative to that. Like I feel like for £6 I could have gone to TK Maxx and bought like a nicer version of this. So I'm kind of a little bit disappointed. I feel like instead of the mug you could have included, or they could have included like a cookie mix to make like pumpkin spice or gingerbread cookies, and then with the cutter like attached to it. That would have been like a cute item. The tea is cute with the tea infuser. I like that. The little pouch, I don't really know what it's for. It doesn't really go with any of the items in the bag. Like there's not stuff in here to put in this. Also, it feels like the zip is going to break every time I open it, so I'm just going to put that down. So yeah, I like some of the items. I wish that they had been like themed or like included with other items to make them a bit more useful. It's not my favourite box to get, to be honest. I feel kind of bad about saying that, but it's not my favourite. I feel kind of disappointed just because I love the theme, like autumn pumpkin spice so much. But yeah, I just kind of think that it's like a £23 box, and the mug is, I guess, kind of the majority, like the bigger item in that, and I just don't like it that much. So if you did like the mug, it would be a great box for you, but I feel like it's relying a lot on these little items complementing the mug. I almost would have liked this design more like printed on like a china mug, because then I feel like it would have taken up more of the space and maybe would have been a bit easier to like wash and care for. And that would have gone better with the tea infuser, because I don't really see using like a tea infuser in a cup like this. Don't know how I feel, but I'll see what the next month's theme is and then decide if I'm going to get that occult box. If you'd like to see more occult boxes on the channel, if you'd like me to get more like Culverstone witch boxes and stuff like that, drop that in the comments as well. Although, and I have been meaning to mention this, we're going to spill some tea, which is very fitting. So the Culverstone witch box, and if I end up getting it again, I'll talk about it in that video as well. I got that like silver chain, which I thought was like the majority value of the box. And then the silver chain on my pentacle that I always wear, which you'll notice I'm not wearing, broke. And I thought, oh, that sucks, but at least I have this chain that can replace it. It's basically the same length. We're golden. I took the crystal off that chain, put that chain on with my pentacle, wore it for like a day, and at the end of that day, my neck was green, which is usually a sign that it's like copper, or like a copper alloy, or not silver, essentially. Even a silver like plated chain doesn't normally do that to my neck. So not sure that was silver at all. Pretty sure that it wasn't, which means that the value of that box just took a rather large dip. And also, on a sad note, the crystal topped pen that came in another occult box they had, which there were some comments from people just being like, I love how excited you got over that crystal pen. I picked it up the other day because I was like, oh, this will be so cute. I used it in a TikTok actually, and I was going to like make notes with it. It doesn't work. The pen has like dried out. It was like the first time that I come to use it, it had the little plastic protecty thingy on the tip the whole time, and just like nothing came out. I scribbled around for a good bit, like, come on, you're a biro, you're not an ink pen. Like, you kind of dried out, but yeah, it doesn't work. So that was really disappointing. I've still got it in my like pen tidy because I mean, it looks adorable, but yeah, it doesn't function as a pen. So I've been meaning to update you guys about like the fates of some of the stuff. I think those are the two things that I've had from boxes that have just either not worked or not been like what they said they were. Like, in my opinion, like a silver chain should not turn your neck green. So that was really unfortunate, and I'm not that impressed now. I might go back and add like a pinned comment on the Culverstone witch box, just so people are aware, if they've seen that video, that there were some slightly disappointing things in that box. But there we go. So if you're interested in seeing like different boxes, or maybe a return to the Village Witch box, because I've been using a lot of their products recently and I'm still beyond impressed by them. Especially because obviously how many I've put into like getting the book published and all of that like good luck, good fortune stuff. I've seen it like really work out and have really enjoyed using those products. So I'd gladly get another one of those boxes. But let me know what your preference would be. Drop it down in the comments and I'll see what I can do. And in the meantime, happy spooky season, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!